Hey there, Cham here, and today I'm gonna make my own review of Create by Vidello. And so as you can see, I'm now here in the dashboard of this program, and Create is a program that you can use to record your screen, edit your videos, and publish them to different places as well. And it almost does what Camtasia do, and so this is probably a great alternative to Camtasia. And so in this review, I'll go ahead and make a complete demo and then compare it with Camtasia as well, so that for those of you who already have Camtasia, you can decide if you still need to grab this one, or for those of you who've been looking at Camtasia but were not able to get it because it's probably costly for you. And so this is probably a great alternative that you can consider, simply because it's a lot more affordable. So let me start here at the a project panel or something. And so as you can see, I can click this plus button and find some videos from my hard drive. And by the way, I'm using PC, but this can be used on the Mac as well. And this is also a desktop application, which is great because when it comes to editing videos like this, like creating longer videos, the videos that you record or the videos that you shoot on your camera, wherein you need to trim your videos, render videos, and do all those things, all those fundamental things, I still highly recommend desktop application. Those web apps that you can just render online are great for shorter videos, but I still don't recommend web applications for fundamental video editing. And so for example, I wanted to import this video. I can just click it, click open, and it converted the media and then imported it inside my project panel. So as you can see, I can now use this video and I can place it also here on my timeline. There we go. And then I can roll my mouse and fit my monitor here, or I can also use this percentages here. I can just choose how I want them to appear, and I can also go here and fit my media to the canvas, and I can align them using this alignment tools right here. There we go. Or of course, if I want, I can simply click here to fit the video to the canvas. There we go. And I can also use this slider to zoom in and out my video in the timeline. There we go. And it's kind of similar with Camtasia, so you can see the length of the video, you can see the minutes and seconds from here. And if I wanted to start editing, I can also trim my video like that, simply because in this video I still have a long pause and probably I wanted to trim it up to that point, and click and drag it to the beginning of the timeline. There we go. And in case I wanna split this video, like for example in this part I wanna remove that part wherein I had a very long pause, I can click this split tool right here and then trim this video as well, and then snap it here with the other video. And as you can see, I have that guide that tells me that it's already snapped right there. There we go. And if you want to play the video, you can just click the play button. There we go. Or I can also use the shortcut space bar. So as you can see, I really like it that they kind of follow the fundamentals of video editing. They added all those important features, which are the trimming and splitting, so that when you're recording your screen capture video like this one, you can just trim your mistakes and make your video look fluid. So yep, this is one thing that you can do. You can edit your screen recorded video, and by the way, you can also use this to record your screen, which I'll be demonstrating later on, but let me first show you the editing features of this app. And of course, aside from your screen recorded video, you can also edit your live action videos. So let's try to import a live action video from here. For example, I want to edit this video. Let me just click open, and it's converting the media for me. And by the way, whenever I import a video, it's just taking some time to convert it before importing it here, and that's totally fine, but it just adds a little bit time delay for your editing. But again, it's not really a big deal. So there we go. I already imported that talking head video of mine, and let's say for example this part of the video I don't really need it, and I will be adding this one instead. So what I can do to delete this part of this video is that I can select it and then press Ctrl and then backspace in my keyboard. There we go. And so I can then click and drop this here to this part of the timeline. There we go. And I can again click scale to fit it to canvas, and I can just do the same thing. I can trim, edit, and do all those good stuff. So there we go. I can also add my live action video and do the same kind of editing. And aside from this, there's a lot of other elements that you can add. I can also go here to this other tab, for example, and as you can see, I can add text. And so there's a lot of text presets right here that you can use. Although if you want to add your own text, just click this add text button right here, and for example, I can add something here. I can choose the font that I want. I can scale it up and down. I can align it, although let me just manually align that for now. And like Camtasia, they also have this guide, and I like it that I kind of copied that from Camtasia. And then I can also change the color. So you can just choose whatever color that you want. Black, for example. I can add fade in and fade out, and depending on how long you want it to be, you can just choose the seconds here. And by default, it's adding it to the topmost track right here, so I can simply click and drop it to the place where I wanted it to be. There we go. You can also choose some other text right here, for example this one. And this is great, especially if you're creating some video lessons. So I can choose both of these texts right here, and I can place them again in this part. There we go. And I don't know, maybe position it somewhere here, for example. So there we go. I can just add text the way I wanted it to be, which is kind of nice. And aside from text, I can also add built-in images here. And as you can see, there's a lot of images here that I can use as well. Let's say, for example, I want to add some b-roll. Maybe in this part of the video, I can add another image. This one, for example. There we go. And I can just position and scale it and probably cover the entire screen. I can also click this drop down arrow and look for icons. There we go. And as you can see, there's a lot of different icons here that I can use as well. So let's say again in this part of the video I'm talking about Amazon, so I can click and drop this Amazon icon here. There we go. And this is a vector image, and I can scale it up to infinity, which is kind of nice. So I can position it again wherever I want. Aside from that, I can also add a shape. So if I'm creating some kind of explainer type of video, and let me just cut this video up to here, for example. Click the split tool, control backspace to delete that, and I can click here to add a shape, and I can let it occupy the entire screen, for example. And again, it's actually adding it to the topmost track, and personally I want to add it at the lowest track, so I just have to do that manually. There we go. And for example, I'm talking something about Android, and so I can click and drop this Android icon here, position it wherever I want, scale it up, and probably add a text. So go back here to text, and I don't know, let's just use this preset here, add it here, and again it's adding it to the topmost track. This is just something that I hope they will fix, but it's totally fine for now. Let me just manually bring it here. There we go. And of course I can just change the color, black, for example. There we go. Position it at this part, and I can make my own design like that. There we go. So as you can see, this app can be used to create some explainer type of videos as well, which is again really nice. So aside from this, I can also go here to the emojis tab, and they have both animated and static emojis. So let's say, for example, I'm creating some kind of social videos, and by the way, I can change the resolution of this video by going here, and by default it's 1080p, but I can always choose some other resolutions here as well. And what I like about this is that they have this Facebook and Instagram built-in resolution, so I can choose that, and it made it a square resolution, so I can place my video at the middle. And you probably watch these types of videos before, wherein we have this text on top and the bottom, or some kind of text and probably graphics here below. And this is something I learned from Wilco, wherein you can add a text on top of your video like this, and then below that you can add some emojis. And in his case studies, it's proven to be effective, and it's proven that he got more engagement by doing this. So this is something that you can do inside Create. And so I can do that by going here to the emojis tab, and I can probably add static emojis or animated emojis. So as you can see, these are really cool looking emojis. So I can add one here, for example. Here we go, and position it below. Probably add some more. And there's just kind of glitch here wherein it's adding it at the end part of the timeline, but I just have to position it manually to wherever place I wanted it to be, and probably add one more here. Again, so this is something that you can do for your social videos, and like I said, this is proven to be effective for more engagement for your videos. And I'm personally implementing this as well in my videos on Facebook, and it's working really well. So yep, those are the things that you can add. Aside from that, you can also go here to the music library, and as you can see, there's a lot of built-in music tracks that you can use. And I can just click here to preview how the audio sounds. There we go, and they also have different categories here. In this demo, I'll just try this track right here, so I can place it at any track that I want. Anyway, an audio does not have any visuals, so you can place it anywhere. And I can use this as a background music if I just want to use a background music. But if in this kind of video I have this voice, so I just want to use this as a background, I have to lower down the volume, and I can do that here so that it will just be used as a background. So let's click here to preview that. Filipinos can provide online. There we go. So as you can see, it's not overpowering my voice, although I can increase more the volume so that it will be heard more. Filipinos can provide online. There we go. And one unique thing that they have here is the text-to-speech feature. And so you can use this to type probably your script right here, so that instead of paying someone from Fiverr to record your script, you can just simply choose any built-in voices here that you can use for your text-to-speech. So they have both male and female, and they just added this feature, and when I was still testing earlier, it's still lagging. So for now, this is still not working well, but the way it works is that you just simply type your script here or paste it, and then simply click generate, and then that audio will be generated for your video. And I'm pretty sure they are going to fix this very soon. They are still in the early development of this app, and this will be a great feature, which will be a unique feature that's not inside Camtasia, but you can use inside Create that they added as well. And those are the elements that you can add, but depending on the license that you purchase, I guess if you have the Pro license, you can also click here and you have access to this built-in video and image stocks. So as you can see, there's a lot of things here. You can also use the search bar to search for the type of video that you may want to use, but let me just use some of these. So let me just click here to import this one. I can also go to images, and again, as you can see, there's a lot of images here that you can use. And again, I can simply click import to import it here to my project, and then click here to go back to the editor. And as you can see, here are the video and images that I just imported. So again, I can use that here in my timeline. There we go. And of course, I can scale it as well. Or if I wanted to use this to occupy the entire screen, I can do so. And of course, the same is true with this image that I just imported. Alright, so there we go. And once you're ready to render your video, for example, let's say I'm done editing this video, I can just click here and choose a place where I wanted to render my video in my computer. Let's say here, I can just add a file name here and then click save. And then once I'm ready, I can simply click publish. And they said that they will be adding some more here as well, like if you want to directly publish it to YouTube, they will be adding those features here as well. And of course, because this is developed by Vidello, they will be adding Vidello here as well. So those are the things that you can do when it comes to editing your videos inside Create. But aside from that, you can also use this to record your screen. So as you can see here, they have this record feature. So let me show you how it works. So once I'm ready, I can just click record, and I can choose whether I select my desktop, or if I just want to choose a region of my screen, I can click here, and then I can just click and drag and choose the part of the screen that I want to record. But if I just want to record the entire screen, I can just do that. And here I can also choose some custom presets, but let me just click OK for now. I can also choose my webcam. I don't have any webcam connected for now. And then here I can also choose my camera. So let's say, for example, I want to use my voice meter here, or my Blue Snowball microphone. Let me just use that, and then simply click start recording. And once the countdown starts, I can start talking, and whatever I say and show on my screen will then be recorded. So I can say, hey, my name is Cham, and this is my full review and demo of Create, something like that. And so once I'm done, I can simply click stop recording. Once I do, here's now that video recording that I did. So here's the video and here's the audio. So what happens here is that the audio and video are actually separate tracks, which is kind of nice as well. And again, I can just position it here, scale it up and down if I wanted to, and do whatever editing that I want. Alright, so as you can see, this is a great app, and I can say it's a great alternative to Camtasia. And the only features that they don't have here compared to Camtasia are the animation features. Inside Camtasia, you have things such as behavior and animations, plus a lot of features like the cursor effects. And of course, in Camtasia, they also have annotations and this cool stuff. Plus, they have their own library. Although inside Create, they also have their own built-in library, such as graphics, animations, and shapes and text as well that you can use. But they just don't have the animation feature. So just to answer you the question, will you actually need this if you already have Camtasia? Well, for me, maybe you don't need this anymore because most of the features of Create are already inside Camtasia. But if you want the unique features here, like the text-to-speech and some other built-in stocks that they have, or let's say you have multiple units, and if you purchase Camtasia, you can only install it to, I think, 2 units at most. But if you are working with a team and you have multiple units, and you know that if you will purchase more licenses, that will be somewhat expensive. So if you just want to add an app that you can use for other units, then you can probably purchase Create. But for those of you who think that Camtasia is expensive and you can't afford it, this is something that you can consider because it's a lot more affordable. But as you can see, they already have the fundamentals that you can use in editing your videos. And I like it that they develop this kind of app because there's a lot of apps being developed every day for creating videos. But most of them are, for me, are actually just useless or just for creating social videos and those types of short videos. But what I like about this is that it's a desktop app, which is great for editing longer videos and videos like this, the videos that you will create for your own, like your screen recorded video and your live action videos. So it's really nice. So like I said, the only thing that they don't have here right now is the animation features, but animation is something that you might or you might not probably need. What you really need are the live action videos and screen capture videos. And I just do hope that probably in the future they will add some animation features here as well. So for me, I highly recommend this for those who do not have Camtasia yet. This is something that you can consider. And so if you find this app useful and you want to grab it as well, just click the button below and that will be my link. And as always, if you grab this through my link, I will give you awesome bonuses. And because I really love this app, one of the bonuses that I will give is this one, my course Social Video Ads, which is my comprehensive course on how to run Facebook video ads. This is worth $97, but again, you will have this for free if you will purchase Create from my link. And the good thing about it is that you will have an app to create high quality videos, and then you will learn how to run them as video ads on Facebook. through social video ads, and that is if you will grab create through my link. And aside from this, I'll probably add some more bonuses, but this is the best bonus that you will have if you will grab create from me. So yep, thanks a lot for watching my complete review and demo of create. And this video is somewhat long because I really wanted to show everything, and so I look forward to seeing you grabbing this app if you still don't have Camtasia. So thanks a lot for watching. My name is Chem, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.